Good day, everyone. First and foremost, do I have audio? Can you guys hear me now? All right, again, thank you so much for joining me today, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. For those who are new to the channel, I am Mommy Lala, and this is Crafty, supposedly Crafty Nights. But yesterday, my kids decided that they wanted to go live and play this new game called Paper Mario, the 100-year door something something. So I said, okay. So they took over my time slot and went on live on my son's channel, B-Boy's Corner. If you do have kids or if you are interested in doing a blind through, playthrough, something like that, then you can check out my son's channel. It's B-Boy's Corner. So I decided to go live instead today, but not with the topic that I prepared for yesterday because that was supposed to be with some of my dear crafty friends. Okay, let me check first if I have audio. You do. Okay. Whew. Guys, this is my second time going live. I was live for about 10 minutes and people were like, you have no audio. You have no audio. But then, that is live. And I'm super grateful for you all for staying and coming back. Okay, so today, while I was chatting with Jay after our awesome time with, fun crafty friends, a fun time with crafting with friends of LV Handcrafted. I think I butchered that name. Sorry, Lynn. Okay, fun. Okay, crafty fun friends with LV Handcrafted. There you go. That's the name of our FB group. Okay, it's owned by Lynn. And we are an awesome part of that community. Okay, so they go live. They went live today. Okay, so for Mr. Craft Along, so there was headed by Brian. Of course, Lynn was there. Yvette, and of course Gaz. Gaz is like super trooper. It's like midnight for him already when we were crafting. So it was such an awesome, fun event. So guys, if you missed that, head on to that. So while I was going back, okay, I digress. Sorry. Okay, while going back, I was talking to Jay. I said, Jay, you know what? I'm supposed to go live, but I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. And then I remember, coloring. Right. So for the past couple of weeks, I actually in April I did a live every day in April, and decided halfway through that I will, capture or overcome my fear of coloring, and started with my worst enemy, nemesis, so to speak, watercolor. And slowly, I did feel I improved. Again, still beginner levels, but at least, I don't tremble in fear when somebody says watercolor anymore. So it's like, okay, watercolor. It's still something that I'm very comfortable with, but trying. And then now, I have had, alcohol markers for the longest time, but I never really use them. Again, when I see Meg, when I see Danny, when I see T, when I see Dallas, when I see, Elizabeth in the chat, Jay, all of you, like, and Dawn, color seamlessly with these markers. It's like, how did they do that? So I decided to actually, attend Meg's class tomorrow. So there's a free class. You can head on to Lynn's channel. She did post. I forgot if Jay, okay, Jay, can I make you a moderator for the day? And then if ever, because I think my moderator daughter is sleeping. Okay, if you can get a hold of that link for Meg's class tomorrow, I would super appreciate it if you could, post it in the chat. Okay, I just need to get me a phone or something to turn you into a moderator. Okay, and I have a question. Have you tried alcohol markers, and what's your favorite brand and why? And if not, why not? Okay, so let's go back to the chat part 2. Yes, so again, Jay, we're back hopefully. Oh, look at that. Now the chat is way up there. Okay, so sorry guys. Okay, this is such a hot mess of what do you call this, tech errors today. That's fine, but at least we're back. Okay, are Copics more affordable there since you are closer to Japan? Jay wants to know. I think so, Jay, but nothing beats the US when you guys have sales. Your sales are basically, I'm mind blown when you guys have, like, where's my mind blown emoji? I need there, mind blown. When you guys have a sale, it's like 40%, 50, 80%. My goodness, we don't have those kinds of sales unless that store is closing down, right? So But on a general, I think probably yes, because as Jay said, we're nearer, so could be. Yes. So, and of course, Miss Judy. Hello. Judy B. Renz Lot. I don't know how to pronounce everything. LaRue. Okay, I hope I pronounced that right, Judy. I hope you're feeling better. Okay, thank you so much, Zell, for sharing. I know you're probably off to church. It's Sunday here in the Philippines, and Sunday mornings are normally church time for most of us. Yes, and hello, hello. And Jay wants to know, are those the same chameleon multicolor markers? Yes, they are. Okay, they are. Oh, I was doing like this. I have a wrong camera on. Oh, swatching goodness. Yay. Audio. Yes. Thank you so much for the audio. Okay, finally. Unless you're a tech monster, then you can go elsewhere. Thank you so much, guys, for really telling me that finally I do have audio. Yes, hello, Berna. Thank you so much. This is Berna Bolado, Burns of PF Crafts. If you've seen me craft with those amazing, like life-size mug holders, what do you call this? Goodie bags. Okay, so all of those, the awesome dice we're asking for are actually from PF Crafts. Miss Burns, come in with PF Crafts, not your personal. Okay, so they can actually also check you out. I love playthroughs. Oh, go! That's great, Jay. Okay, so sometimes also Zell, Sprinkle with Cards, watch my kids' live stream when they do their playthrough. My question too. It is a long name for the group. Yes, sure I can. Thank you. Hold on, we're back. Okay, Sammy, can you kindly also make Jay, Crafts by Jay, a moderator, sweetheart? There you go. Alcohol markers are my favorite coloring medium. I know, right, Elizabeth? When I see Elizabeth during her lives, guys, if you have not checked out Elizabeth Costa Rogers, that's her YouTube name. We fondly call her ECR for short. Okay, she has a regular live stream and also updated videos. And when she, colors, whether it be, alcohol ink markers or watercolor, it's just it feels as if it comes to her naturally, right? So I hope I can reach that level, hopefully in the future. Yes, there you go. Currently using Arteza markers. Okay, I actually have heard of Arteza, but it's not very popular here in the Philippines because I think maybe only 2 or 3 sellers sell it online. But I've heard of it a lot, okay, from our fellow crafters from there. Back on YouTube, yay, Miss B, I am super happy that you're up and about and that you are well and back on YouTube. Welcome. Rainy Sunday, yes. Sprinkle with Cards, Zell. It's actually, there's a storm brewing in the Philippines, so we are in the metro. I think we're still under signal number 1. Okay, so our that's a little bit of a bad weather for us, and hope it doesn't really, transform into a big storm. And Don, yes, we're back, and I'm glad that you have your drink. Okay, LaRue. Oh, you got it. Phew. Thank you. I love that surname, LaRue. Right? Thank you. So, is it French origin, Miss B? They just came in, so I haven't used them yet. Oh, so definitely something to look forward to, ECR, when you actually do the, play around with your Arteza. Yes, there you go. PF Crafts on Facebook. They're a local brand from the Philippines that I absolutely love. Not because they make amazing products, but also the owners are amazing as well. Their customer service is top notch. Okay, there you go. Hi, ECR and Don from Miss V. Hi, Jay. Everybody saying hi to everybody. Okay, how do I make someone a moderator? Okay, baby, Sammy, can you please bring my phone? Come over here, anak. Come to the room. I'll teach you how. Okay, and you know what, Zell? I'm following one graphic artist. What's his name? Gosh, I forgot. He has millions of subscribers. Anyways, and he does a lot of Copic reviews in the past. And recently he said, he created one just a few weeks ago, I think. He said that now, considering all things, he said it's ohuhu. But sad to say, guys, I cannot compare because I don't have a single Ohuhu marker. Okay, because, okay, Sam, please get my phone over there. Simply because, guys, I don't want to go into another rabbit hole because I have that full set syndrome, right? So if I start with one, I'm definitely, absolutely, in the future, have to get all of them. I know it's bad. So I am not gonna try. I'm trying not to do that. Okay, Jay. Okay, Sam Alicana. This is how you make somebody a moderator. I'm just going to show my daughter, guys. Okay, because she being my moderator. Okay, so where is the live right now? Okay, not that one. Where's the live, sweetheart? Okay, am I not live?
Oh, you're live.
Where is it? Guys, sorry. Okay, there you go. Okay, just mute this. Okay, and then look for J
Oh, I
in.
don't think I only think the owner of the live stream can make
Yeah, no, it's guys. Okay, this is me teaching my awesome daughter how to. Okay, so now I need to find the person in the chat. Okay, how? Okay, no, I need to find the person in the chat. Okay, Jay, can you comment now? Or I can't do it.
Stuck?
Oh, I can't comment. Okay, so when you on, okay, maybe you watch for Jay to comment. Okay, so when Jay comments, okay, and then you just click on that, and then you add as moderator. Okay, watch for. Okay, there.
There. Go.
Okay, there. Add as moderator. Okay, standard moderator. There you go. There you go, Jay. Okay, thank you so
Yay,
much, Jay,
okay.
because Jay knows the link to Meg's class for tomorrow. So if you guys also or know somebody who is a beginner person, I've been crafting for a long time, guys, but coloring is something that I really struggle with. So it's just by you guys that I'm inspired whenever I see you guys there. Oh, yes. I dropped the link, but maybe not didn't come through. Yes, because you weren't a moderator yet, Jay. So now you can. Thank you so much, Jay, for agreeing to be a moderator. Paz is currently watching Mario versus Donkey Kong on his iPad. There you go. Paz, Zell's son, is actually a frequent viewer of my son's live whenever they can. There are 300-ish plus pastels plus skin tones. Exactly, right? I'm better, but my hubby oh no. Oh my. And now another surgery. I absolutely understand you. That's why now it's like if I want to reach something, I have to get a chair or a ladder. I have to think twice because I am not as coordinated as I was before. I often bump into things, fall down. Sometimes I feel I'm still 20, but in fact I'm not. So I hope your husband gets better soon. And again, prayers for successful surgery. B, don't worry, all of this too shall pass. I am absolute about that. So keep up the fight, B, and glad that you're back into crafting. It's in the 3-dot menu, isn't it? Yes, it's in the 3-dot. Okay, if you are on a laptop, if you are on a phone, just click on the name. There you go. Woohoo! There you go. Thank you so much, Jay, for dropping the link. This is a free class by Meg. It's in coordination with LV Handcrafted with Lynn. So a lot of people have been asking for this coloring class. Please, please, please. And finally, it's here. So I hope to see you there tomorrow. Okay, B has Arteza. Okay, what is the SN? Try blends. This is what is SNB? I forgot. And the Uhuhu. There's the link. Thank you so much again, Jay. Wow, Judy. Yes, Judy. I would love to see your collection. Okay, and then Jay said, if a reminder, if you sign up, you will get invited to the FB group for the class. So you will have the replay forever and it's for free. How awesome is that, right? And hi, Victor. Oh my gosh, my dear friend Victor in the yes, it's kind of late today, Victor, because we had a lot of things coming. My kids went live yesterday during my time, so I am going live today this morning. Guys, actually, Victor here. Victor, I had a quite tech issue going live earlier. No audio. So Victor, I do a regular collaborator with FB is Siyong Victor, but he's actually Basic Networks and Live Streaming. Basic Networks and Streaming or Basic NAS. And I do a monthly collaboration with him. And so coming June, we have another one where we talk about tech that's specific for us creatives. So what are the things that we feel will be useful for us as creatives if and when either you want to go live stream or just create videos, right? So if you do have questions, maybe put it in the chat right now. And because Victor and I are actually talking a few days ago, what will be our topic this June? Okay, what is it that you guys want to know about tech? Again, basics, okay? Not anything super advanced, guys. Just the basics. What do you think would be a nice topic for basic tech for us? There you go. Oh no. Sometimes I feel I'm 80, but not there yet. Oh, you've seen me, right, Victor, in person, and you see how I struggle with walking sometimes. Okay, he also has to get his shunt tubing replaced. So much to deal with. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Just one at a time, everything will hopefully be okay. Just stay safe, guys. Okay, actually here in the Philippines, there's a resurgence of, this kind of pandemic again. Oh, there you go. Spectrum Noir. Okay, I knew. Okay, that is again another thing that a lot of crafters here in the Philippines use, but it's quite expensive also. Hola, there you go. There you go. Thank you so much for reminding me what SN means. Yes, it's. Oh, thank you so much, Jay. It's a great channel indeed, Victor. You can ask him, and then he immediately, if he has time. Again, he has a full-time job. Okay, so when he has time, he will create a video and try to answer your queries. But then again, in June, we are going to have another collaboration in my channel. So please, if you do have an idea or a question in mind or a topic you want for us for June, please put it in the chat. So since Victor is here anyway, so we can prepare for it. Actually, Victor prepares for it because I'm basically just asking all the questions and he gives us the answers. And thank you, Jay, for putting in Victor's channel link as well. I had the most annoying audio issue. Turned out to be too much stuff on one USB bus. Okay, so for those who actually didn't understand what that meant, we'll probably also focus on maybe some of the terms, right, Jay? If we Google something, let's say we want to ask help and we Google something and then we get all this like super technical, what does this mean? And all these things, right? Okay, so I've been talking so much. Let's go. Let's start. Okay. So again, the reason I am comparing Chameleon and Copic, again, disclaimer. First and foremost, I am not an expert. In no form, way, or shape am I an expert. But I'm doing this because I truly, truly want to learn. And I'm so happy that a lot of you in the chat are experts. So you can really, really, I am so open for you to give comments, critique on, my coloring today so I can improve. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because these are the only two alcohol ink markers that I have quite a few number of. Okay, I don't have any Ohuhu nor Spectrum Noir in my stash, so only this and some generic ones which I don't think I want to use, right? So they're just more for my students. Okay, so there. So at the back, if you will see, where is me? Okay, you don't see me. But that's supposed to be me. So hold on, guys. Okay, that's me. If you would see at the back, these things at the back are all my Copic markers and my Prismacolors and my other markers. So they are actually here, but I have not been using them. But since being part of Kendra's Card Challenge video team, I actually sometimes get products from our sponsors, which includes, of course, like for example, the recent hop that we had yesterday. By the way, guys, if you have not checked it out, we had a video hop, featuring one of our dear sponsors, Artful Angel, and I created this interactive card. Okay, and this one, inspired by Jay's wobbler. Okay, so it's an interactive twist and turn okay, card that I created, okay, using the stamp from one of our dear sponsors for Kendra's Card Challenge. So this is what I use. It's the Cool Cat collection. Okay, so let me put a backing on that one. Yeah, this one, a Cool Cat collection. But the what do you call this? The sentiments you rock, I actually used from a different collection, again from Artful Angel, called You Rock. Okay, so I use this one, You Rock My World, for the sentiment. So yes, I'll definitely be doing more takes on this beautiful stamp set, because I feel that if you are a beginner just like me, doing coloring, practicing coloring with things like this, not very, very tiny, just right. Okay, and then big spaces for us to actually practice, not too intricate the design, so that it's not too hard for us, right? So I think this is a nice way to practice. So I will be practicing coloring on them, and then I also have like some pink and mane. I already used this previously, and then we'll be doing using some of this old ones that I have for Father's Day. Okay, so again, if they come in stamps like this, I can't just post them as a stamp outline, right? I need to color. And the thing is, I'm so bad at it. It's like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna do this? I was able to upload my video like 3 hours before the actual hop, simply because number one, I was so ambitious. I wanted to like create this super interactive card that this is supposed to be for an A2 card, but I had to tweak it for, what do you call this size? Okay, this is a slimline, a regular slimline. So it's quite big, right? It's quite long. So I had to tweak that, right? And it took me forever, plus the coloring, right? So so I said, okay, I really need to learn how to color. Okay, so Copic has they all have different ways of color, or like naming or putting, like, what do you call that, codes on their markers. Like this one is the Chameleon. The Chameleon, okay, if you would see, is quite long. Okay, so let's do the comparison first. It's quite long compared to the Copics. Okay, so the Copics also has a variant called hold on. Okay, the Chow. Okay, CIAO. So it's rounded rather than like oval. These are the Copic sketches, and these are the Chow. So if you are on the fence, okay, about if you really want to, get the Copic, I suggest you get these ones, because these are cheaper, because it contains less ink. That's the only difference. Okay, I've read about it, I've researched it. The only difference between the Chow and the Sketch is that this one has fewer ink. Therefore, it will, get used up faster than this one. So if you're a plan of doing a lot of coloring and stuff, then go for the Sketch. Okay. So I actually started with a Sketch, but when I can't find the code or the marker that I want, and the only available is the Chow, then I buy this one. All right. So both. So this is longer. This is shorter. Okay, in terms of length, okay, the Chameleon is 8.5. Wow, exactly 8.5. Okay, 8.5 inches long. Okay, but in terms of grip, it's nicer to hold because it's big. It's like when you're trying to learn how to write. We when we were young, we started with big pencils, right? So this actually, it's easier to hold. Okay, and then the Copics, are smaller, just like pen size. Okay, this one, the Sketch, okay, is okay. How long is the Sketch? It's a 5 1/4. Okay, so it's a 5 1/4. Okay, there you go. It's 5 1/4 almost. Okay, there you go. The length of which. Okay, and then the shao is almost the same, a little bit, shorter than the sketch by a tiny, tiny bit. Okay, so there. Okay, let me see. Okay, B is saying my coloring is better than it was before I started coloring with alcohol markers 3 to 4 years ago. Oh, okay. Is it because of less practice, or because you've gotten so busy, B? Okay. Again, guys, my question for the day: have you tried alcohol markers, and what's your favorite brand and why? And if not, why not? Okay. So, also, hi to Roy, Tech Troublemaker. Hi, Roy. Okay, what time is the difference between, okay, what is the difference between the two? Okay, I hope I answered that. Okay, it's just the content of the ink. That's why this is cheaper. They can give this cheaper, and then this is usually the standard size and more expensive one. Okay, what about the Chameleon and the other two? Okay, so the Chameleon, okay, this one actually, you buy it like this. Okay, but if you want, they actually sell just the top, this one. Okay, so you can buy just the add-ons to the main marker. Okay, so the basic difference, okay, so let's focus on the Chameleon. Okay, so this is a Chameleon. So you will see that with the Copics, it's just when you open, on one side is, okay, is on one side is the brush tip. Okay, and on the other side is the broad. Okay, so the broad one. Okay, so when there's a big space to lengthen the life of your brush, I normally would use the broad tip one. Okay, and so that's it for the the Copic sketch. Okay, for the Chameleon, okay, so you have, okay, the pointed nib. Okay, you have the brush. Okay, and then you have this. Okay, so this is the one, it's like a colorless, this is where basically it dilutes, okay, the color of, so the ink is here. Okay, and then this one, okay, I don't know if you can see, there's a brush inside. Okay, so this one contains alcohol. Okay, and so when you put it, remove this. Okay, and then, so that's the middle barrel, remove that, and then put it inside. So you would see that their tips would touch. Okay, I'll show you first. Okay, so initially, this is what it looks like. That's the color. Okay, so when I put this, okay, with that, and then vertical, so that the alcohol will flow, okay, you will see how it can act as a Copic, okay, or the usual alcohol marker where you can see transitions of color. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so from that initially, now you will see. I will color and I won't stop. So you see, depending on how long and how much you placed it here, touching this one, so you can have like a transition of colors. But then the thing I struggled with this is, what if I only want like this specific color? How long? Right? Do I need to put it like that? Right? So I guess it's just like anything else, it's a matter of practice. Eventually you'll get to see, like, let's say how much you need. Let's say you want a lighter yellow, you want this yellow, but you want a lighter one. Okay, so I will probably add, connect it just a tiny tad, and then like that. Okay, so it's not so bright anymore. So basically that is how the Chameleon works. And you can even like, cross. Let's say if you want a different color, you can buy that color top and then put it on top. Okay, so you will have like a gradient or transition or rainbow colors if you wish. Okay, so now so that we can practice, I need to stamp something so we can actually compare these two. Okay, so let me go back to the chat again because I know probably you guys have questions. Okay, yes, thank you, Sammy. I hope so too. It's really my my goal this year. Okay, to get better at coloring. Again, thank you so much for. Okay, there you go. What about Chameleon and the other two? Okay, practice a blender. Yes, but each one comes with that one. So instead of having, say, for example, here normally. Okay, so for Copics you have C3, C5, C7. So normally this would be a good combination. Okay, so I'll explain later what these numbers and letters stand for. So you have a separate one. So the nice thing about this is you get consistency because you know that this C3 will always be this color, this color, this color. But with this, it's like getting one pen, several pens, okay, in one. Because depending on how much you make it, touch. Oh, I forgot to close this one, the yellow one. Oops. Okay, so now it's basically colorless because I put so much alcohol in there. Okay, don't forget to put it back. Okay, this one on to separate them. Okay, when you close it. Okay, when you're using it like that, but when you're going to close it, okay, do it, or what do you call this? Store it. Do it like that. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, please don't forget to like this video, guys. Interesting. Change shades. Exactly. Okay, Kenzie. Hi, Kenzie. Again, guys, so for those who are watching who are probably experts or something, I welcome your, your suggestions later on. Again, I am not an expert, but I'm doing this so as to practice and get suggestions from you guys. Okay, so with Copic, there's tons of information you can get about Copic, lots of downloadable stuff. This is actually I got this from one of the anime conventions. There's really a Copic store, and I bought this color chart. Okay. Yes, I don't have all of this. So you have, they call the Copic Classic. That's the original. But then the most saleable ones are the Copic Sketch. Okay, these are the sketches. Okay, and then of course you have the Chow. Okay, the rounded barrels. Okay, again, this is more for students, for beginners who will not really want to invest that much because this is a little cheaper than the sketch. But basically, it's the same thing. The nibs are the same. It's basically the same. Okay, so you can use the nibs for this for the Chow. If no worries. Okay, are the Chameleon. Okay, where is my mouse? Okay, hold on, Jay. I cannot find my mouse. What happened to my mouse? A while ago it was the audio. Now it's my mouse. It's a miss. I cannot find my mouse. Where is it? Anyway, Jay's asking, are the chameleons kind of hard to control? For me, yes. And you will see that later when I actually color with it. Okay, compared to say Copic or Uhuhu, I would say because of, a lot of people and my friends say Uhuhu is really good. I would just basically say Uhuhu and Copic more or less the same. Yes, I feel that if you want consistency and you are a beginner, I feel that the Copics are better. But again, you have to buy like each of these, what did B say, that shade or hue or whatever it is, the technical term for it. Sorry guys, I don't know. You're better off with the Copic. But then if budget wise, if you get to the feels of how to actually navigate this monstrous marker, I feel that you can really get the most out of your money for this one. But if you're a beginner, I feel it's harder based on my experience as a beginner. But then again, I'm not giving up. Okay, so there is, finally, connected. Okay. Yes, we do have those every now and then here. Okay, coloring takes practice no matter what you use. Thank you, Kenzie. Kenzie, are you into coloring? Oh, from my experience, they are a bit J. Yes, actually Sammy also. I asked my daughter, can you please, check this out? Okay, so again, this chart, you can, I'm sure there are tons out there on the interwebs. Okay, so but then this is just a guide for me as well. And then it also has these markings on the side, so like circle, square. So if you have a circle, it means that this one can blend well with this and this. If you have a square and circle, it means with this and this. So it's like a nice code. So for me, when I don't exactly know what I can use, so I use that. And of course, one thing that has helped is this coloring guide book for this. There's four levels for this one. This is from the author is Colleen Sean and Marian Walker. Okay, so I actually tried to like go over this yesterday and tried to practice as fast as I can so I can color in the card. This one, okay, at least at a passable rate that I can, put it up, and when they see the hop from the others, it's like they won't see, oh, it's like colored by, a preschooler or something. Okay, so there you go. Okay. So the code. Okay. So the Copics, normally they have a letter. Okay. They start with a letter and then a number. Okay. So normally two numbers. Okay. So the letters actually refer to the color family. Okay. So this is like the rainbow, right? So you have yellow, green, blue, green, okay? B, blue, violet, okay? Red, violet, red, okay? So basically that is what those letters mean. So you can see that on the Copic markers, you see Y, YG, G, BG, B, BV, V, RV, RYR. And of course, you have the neutral tones, the E. Okay, so that's what it means. Okay, and then the first number. Okay, if for example 0, it means the blending group. Okay, it refers to saturation. So how saturated, okay, the color is. Okay, and then specific value is the last one. So it refers to the intensity. Let me see if I can have one with a 0. So for example, this one, perfect for skin tone, right? Or sometimes hair. So you have E00, E00, E01. Okay, so they're all from the neutral family. We know that. The blending group is the second one. So 00. Okay, and then so that means basically almost none. And then 1 is the intensity or the value of that specific color. Okay. So there you go. So that is how, for the chameleon. Okay. Let me check because I actually have not gone through the chameleon. Okay. So the chameleon color tones, okay, regular alcohol-based marker, or use the toning medium in the mixing chamber. Oh, that's what it's called, the mixing chamber. Okay, from the lightest tint right back to the original color. So you have a bullet nib and the super soft brush nib. That's what they call it, the super nib and the soft brush nib. Okay, so the super, okay, the nib, okay, what do you call that? Bullet nib. This is the bullet nib. Okay, and this is the brush. Okay, maybe I should open up another one so that you can see the difference. Okay, whoops, I might interchange them. Hold on. Okay, so this one is brush and this one is the bullet point. Okay, so the brush is longer. Okay, so it's like that. So let me go back to this one and put it back, and this is for the yellow one. Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's see if they tell us, okay, like how do they number stuff? Oh, here, tonal ranges, okay? So the tonal ranges achievable with chameleon color tones are almost endless. So that's why if you know you want bang for your buck, I feel that if we just get to understand how the science behind this marker, we would be able to imagine having all of those graduations from a single marker, right? So the longer you rest the mixing chamber on either nib, whether the brush or the what's the name of the other nib again, bullet nib, okay? So you infuse the more toning medium, okay, they call it toning medium, not alcohol. Okay, correction, toning medium. You infuse into it essentially the lightening it lightens the color and extending the lighter tones for a longer period of time while you are coloring or drawing. So again, the point is like how long. So I think that's where you would take note of. Okay, probably. So you'd practice just as Kenzie said. So if it's 5 seconds, and then using this marker, this is what it would look like. Okay, if you connected the toning medium and the nibs for 10 seconds, this is okay. Oh, sorry, you didn't see that. Okay, this is what it's gonna look like for 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 25, 30. So the point of this illustration simply is that the more time that you put those, the nib together with the toning, okay, what do you call it? The mixing chamber, toning. What is it really, Lala? Mixing chamber. Okay, mixing chamber. Okay. So the more time that you put these two together, whether the brush or the bullet nib, okay, so both can be put in the mixing chamber, then the wider, okay, the range, okay, of your tonal range will be. Okay, so again, this is for this one. Okay, so again, I feel that this has a, steeper learning curve, so to speak. Okay, and then the manual actually gives you first, you use a scrap of paper to test the color to ensure it's the color tone you want. See, and then eventually after the pure color out. How quickly that happens depends on how long you infuse the toning medium or the mixing chamber. Okay, toning medium, the name of the thing inside, and then mixing chamber. Okay, is that actual thing? Okay. Okay, so there you go. Okay, there's a tip. You can quickly blend out the seam by re-infusing the nib to lighten the color again. So basically just like what we do with alcohol, the blendless. What's a blendless? The colorless. You combine blender with colorless. Blendless. The colorless blender. Okay, that's a C3. Where is my colorless blender? Okay, that's the C0, right? Right, guys? Where is my C0? Okay, it's somewhere here. Hold on, let me see my C0. Okay, but believe me, it's I can't find it. Okay, where is my C0? Of course we need that, but it must be here somewhere. I just don't know where I placed it. Okay, but it's probably be here. Okay. Or it's probably here already on my table, and yes, it is. See there, the 0. Okay, so that's basically your colorless blender. Okay, so now let's start coloring, because I know that for most of you guys it's pretty late. Okay, so if you do need to leave, again, I thank you so much for dropping by. Sorry about the tons of tech issues today. Okay, so again, another question. Okay, so what is your favorite, for those who actually use stamp images to color in? Okay, so what today I will be using, so it's faster. I will not be heat embossing anything. So I will not use my Versamark. Sometimes I use that for watercolors so that I have like a, a dam in the middle so that the water is easier to blend. But for today, I will, my favorite thing's Extreme Black. I don't use VersaFine for when I use alcohol ink markers because they will smear, they will bleed like crazy. But with the MFT Extreme Black, as long as I give it a little bit of leeway to absolutely dry up, which is almost instantly, then it is absolutely fine. But is there a better, or is there another one that you personally prefer when it comes to stamping images that you will color in with alcohol ink markers? I have Altenew Extreme Black. Okay, so the mixed media one, Zell. Okay, I'm here, Lala, in working on my CraftNet card. Oh, okay, yes, because I think today is the deadline, right? Okay, so let's color in. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's color this guy, the cool cat guy. Okay, so let's color him in, and then this other guy. Okay, so let's color them. Okay, so let's do two. So that one for the uhuhu and one for the Copic, and let's see how, I'm gonna do, or I'm gonna fare with it, right? So do you like this? So this is basically what I use for. Okay. So nothing there yet. Just making sure that this is already, stuck to that. Okay. So I think this is a little bit dry up already. So let's use another one. Okay, there you go. One thing I like about the Artful Angel stamps, the minute that I used it, I didn't even need to condition my stamp. Okay, the first stamp in itself, you know how it is when you use the stamp for the first time. I just simply, wiped it a little bit with my hand. And then when I stamped it already, it didn't give me that, what do you call that? It's like this bubbles. It's basically not a crisp mark. Okay, for those who are like, what is that? Okay, if you're a big starting, okay, this I am using a polymer stamp from Artful Angel. So these are like the clear stamps that you see most often. Okay, and then this is called a stamping platform, and there are several. Okay, so this one is from that one is from Altenew, and it's called the Stamp Wheel. And I have been loving that since I got that last year. Because again, I got that from our local partner store. Lasting, no, not sorry, My Little Attic Studio. Okay. And this one is what I got from Lasting Impression. So this is another stamping platform. So there's the small one and there's the bigger one. And yes, I do even have the 12 by 12 one. For the life of me, why? I don't know. I actually don't really have that a lot of like 12 by 12 stamps anyways. But then again, that is basically, I think, your full set syndrome. Okay. So going back, okay, again, I have very from years of crafting and using my hands, so my grip and my fingers are, I have arthritic hands. So most of the time, even like to grasp this, sometimes I struggle. Okay, so that's why I need to have like something like this. This is just basically a whiteboard eraser, but it's cute. It's pencil. It's my son's. I took it from him. Okay, so there you go. I think my inks have dried up. Okay, I need a refill. I do have the reinkers for this. So no, that's the nice thing about in the olden days. In the olden days, we have what we call stamping positioner, stamp positioner. So a stamp, not a platform, but a positioner. It's shaped like T, like that. So if you have those kinds of, not very crisp images, that's why, I didn't really like stamping before when I was still scrapbooking, because if you get those kinds of, you know, um, images, I would be, it's so hard to actually get it like exactly. But with this kinds of, positioners, stamp positioners that we have right now, the stamp wheel, of course, the Misty, okay, it is so much easy, okay, or easier to create crisper images, unless you want to have like weathered kind of look where if it's uneven, and then that's fine, so that's okay. Okay, I actually have the bigger pad for this one, but I am so lazy to stand up. Okay, so one more, I still feel I want one more pass. Okay, and I need to re-ink my ink pads. Okay, there you go. Yes, that's stamp magic. Yes, Don. I still have those. I actually created the shorts about that one. Okay, so that is what we used to do. If, let's say, if you want to create or have that, okay, what's wrong with the hair for this one? Okay, normally I don't want to have to do CPR because it makes the stamp, wider, and so you will have uneven images. But just one more. I still feel that that part of here, okay, is a miss. Okay, so just that part. Okay. Try not to do a CPR like that. Okay, just glide. Otherwise, you'll have other lines are thick, other lines are thin. So again, if only if you want that. Okay, so okay, there you go. That's better. Okay, so that's one. That's one down, guys. One more. Okay, so we'll do one for the uhuhu and one for the Copic. Okay, let's do the. I uhuhu. I don't have uhuhu. Okay, I meant one with the chameleon. Sorry, guys. I think I'm hungry. That's why I keep saying the wrong things. Okay. So if I have a bigger pad, then this would have been, faster and easier. Okay. The thing is, if you are working with watercolor, don't use inks that are water based. And then if you are using alcohol markers, don't use inks that have alcohol in them. Okay, otherwise it will bleed or it will smear. Okay, sometimes heat setting them works, but for me, better be on the safe side. So just use, an ink that is really intended for alcohol markers. So this one's a better, faster one because I think saturated already from the previous one. Okay, the paper. Okay, does the paper also have something to do with, the way you color? Yes. There are really, for coloring with alcohol markers, normally best to be smooth. Okay, so the watercolor paper normal or mixed media paper normally has texture, a bit of a texture. One side smoother than the other, but still there's a little bit of a texture. So it can actually shorten the lifespan of your brush pens. But the thing is, you can actually, change that, no worries. And you can buy the refills as well. So these are the two. Okay, so we'll make one. Okay, will be okay, where's my pen? Okay. or just a regular pen? One pen. Okay, so one will be Chameleon. Okay, and one will be Copics. Okay, there you go. Okay. It's a nozzle. I don't. My stamps are so old, they need CPR. Ay, nako. Same here, Dawn. Okay, so let's start with the Chameleon. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, so... Okay, so let's see. What color do we have? Okay, for the chameleons, I actually have this. Okay, I'll show you. I'll just let go of this Copic first, so I have space on my table. So since it's chameleon time, so this is what I have. This is, how many is this? How many? I have no idea. This is the, doesn't say how many, but you know, not just enough, I think, for me to be able to create, you know, something. Okay, so let's go for his hair. Okay, so let's check. Yeah, let's check. How do they, like, the codes? Okay, so they do have N, B, R, C, G, B, R, P, K, B, L, D, G. So they do have a different way of, you know, making the colors, or you know, naming the colors. So we'll see what we're gonna get. Okay, so cool gray. Okay, natural gray 4, and this one is warm gray 3. Okay, what else? Okay, we have nude cool gray 5, cool gray 5, and cool gray 9. There's warm gray, another warm gray. So I think let's go for the cool gray 5 and the cool gray 9 and the neutral 4. Okay, so that's for the hair. Okay, and then they have this colorless blender as well. Okay, with the point bullet nib and okay, there you go. Let's see. How am I gonna do this, guys? Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, I already smeared it. I think it is not yet dry yet. What is that? It's my phone. Okay, so let's start with him first. Okay, so normally I start with the lighter one. Okay, so let's just check first. Okay, I don't want to do the bullet. I find it hard doing the bullet one. Okay, how about you guys? Okay, so let's check first. Okay, so this is, okay, this one, that's the warm gray. This is the cool gray. Oh, a big jump. Okay, that's the, oh, no wonder it's the C9. Okay, so it should have been this one first. Okay, so that and then this. Okay, so those are the 3. Okay, so let's try without using the blender or the mixing, the toning media. Okay, or do you want me to use the toning media? What do you think, guys? Do we or do we not use the toning media? Yay, Dallas in the chat. Dallas. Oh, I'm so happy you love your chameleons because I am at a loss here, my friend. Okay, Dallas, my question. Do I use this just like I use the Copics, where I will combine the 3, or do I just settle with one and do the transition with the colorless, I mean the mixing chamber? Hi, Miss Mary. Oh, you never use the toning medium. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So let's use the toning medium with this guy. Okay, the regular with this guy and the toning medium with this guy. Okay, so let's try. I'm happy that Dallas is there so that um we have an expert on chameleons. Okay. Oh, I think this is easier because his hair. Something that I learned from this awesome book that I read yesterday. Okay. I've had this forever, but really didn't use them. Okay. The tips for coloring hair. Okay. So they said that to color hair, normally there is a halo. Okay, so where the halo is, normally that's where you're supposed to have like lighter shades. Okay, and then bunches like this one has the girl has ribbons normally are darker, and then the edges are darker again depending on where the light is coming from. Oh my goodness, I don't understand that light thing. Okay, so I just try as hard as I can to imagine what they mean. So but they simply say that if it's just two tones or two colors, just the lightest one first, and then you add the shadows, the second one, and then if it's hair, you do it with flickers, with flicks. How do you do the flick? For the life of me, I have no idea, but we will just do it anyways. Okay, so let's do this guy's hair first. Okay, so it's like pretend it's in front of him. Okay, so flick, flick. Okay, so from the bottom up and then from the crown down. Again, this is basically what I read and I just followed that. So that's why the hair of my the images I colored yesterday look like this, because they said from the here to the tip go up, and then from the top go down, and then there should always be a halo of some sort. Here there's two because there's another bunch over there, right? So I would just do like that. Okay. Again, I don't know if I am doing this the right way. This is basically just, how I interpreted the instruction is. This is just like an MCA coloring edition, Mystery Craft Along. This is Mystery Coloring Along, right? So we'll see. We don't know if I'm gonna make it right. So this one is the NG4. It's a neutral gray 4, and I'll follow it up with the cool gray 5 because I don't have any more neutral other than this one. But I do have cool gray 4 and cool gray 9. Is that close enough of a range? I have no idea. Okay, so wish me luck. Okay, so there you go. And then they said that as you add, okay, always make it. Oh, okay, so how do you remove a mistake with this one? Maybe the colorless blender as well. The flicks I have not mastered. I don't absolutely like understand exactly what you mean by flicking motion. I mean flick maybe like that. But then I'm really heavy-handed, so I don't know. I think my flicks don't look like flicks. And then the darkest one should be the shortest range. Okay, and this is the NG9. Okay. Okay, so we're not using the medium. Okay, the what do you call that? The toning medium, because again I don't understand how. Okay, so just putting a bit of flicker motion onto the side. Whew. And don't forget to breathe. Because I don't know if I think those who are experts would know if you're not breathing when you do things. Somehow it shows in the strokes. I don't know how they know, but they do know that when and then I just have to go back with my this one. Okay. Blend it in a little bit more. Okay. Okay, and finally go back with the lightest one. sorry if you hear my son practicing the piano in the background. I don't know if you can, but he is. Okay, so that is his hair so far. Bad weather. Hi, Wims. Breathe. Okay, another expert in the house. What's this book? This one, Dallas. Sorry, I didn't see it immediately. It's called Copic Coloring Guide by Colleen Shan and Marian Walker. I've had it forever. This is maybe with me for as old as Sam. Okay, let me see. This is okay. Normally it would say 2012. Yes, indeed, as old as my daughter. So this specific, they have for nature, they have for the basic. That's number one. Number two is nature, I think. Number three is people. Number four is like more intricate design, something like that. So I only bought this one because I was more interested in like people, and then so they teach you how to do the skin, right? So if you have an older person skin, younger one, middle-aged one, and then they also give you suggestions of ethnicities, like if the person is Asian, African American, Latino, Mediterranean, Asian, right? So they do, yeah, you see all those check marks, right? And then they show you how, okay. But then again, with me, even if you show me how, it'll take me forever to actually learn it. So the basic guidelines for lighting, shading, like that. So that's for the hair. And then they also have one for the clothes, right? So how do you color in the clothes? I think my main issue with coloring is really shadows. I cannot for the life of me imagine, what do you mean by light? Where's the light? I cannot, right? So there. But when I see people like Dallas, ECR, you guys coloring, it's like, that's so nice. But when I try to achieve it, it's like, can't. Okay, so it came with a CD, guys. I don't know if you still know what a CD is. This is what a CD looks like. Okay, it gives you printables to practice. Okay, okay, this is different patterns. Okay, and then it shows you how to put the skin, the hair, and the clothes together. Okay, so there are exercises for that in the book. So I did a crash course yesterday because I really needed to make a project for Artful Angel. So again, this was my project for those coming in. I really like that it's very interactive. And this one, I got the idea from Jay because I want them to be like doing a rock and roll. You rock my world, right? So there you go. Okay, so let me see. I see that I have here. Normally with Copics, if you use a colorless blender, okay, that will be removed. Okay, I hopefully it did remove. Okay, and then you just, do this to remove the color. Okay. Oh, this is also his hair. See, I missed that spot. I missed the spot. This is actually his hair as well. Okay, and then this one. So I don't know how long it's gonna take me to color in this hair. Huh? Yeah, my daughter is saying that it's raining quite heavily here where we are right now. Okay, and okay, and then the face. Okay, so since I have here the face already, so let's go for E00. Okay. Oh, the colorless blender. I forgot I put in a colorless blender over there. Why is there a smudge of black? on his face?
Oh.
Is it the ink? Okay, and then that's E00. This is E01. Okay. Okay, so normally under the mouth. Okay, under this eye, under the eyebrows, and then underneath his hair, and then on the cheeks, this side, a little bit there. Okay, and then I go back with 00. Oh, okay, E00. There's a lot of smearing of the black one in this one. Go back with E01. He has a very dirty face. Okay, don't forget his hands. Okay. Okay. And then with this guy, let's try. Just try. Okay, how about what do we use for? Okay, let's do what I did with that one. That is Y719, 17, 11. Okay. Okay. So how are you guys in the chat? Practice makes perfect. Yes, so lightest one, and I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. Oh, that is still his skin. See? I think my ink is smearing. It could be the paper. I'm not sure if this is Bevania Splendor Gel. Normally, Bevania Splendor Gel is okay. But this paper seems to, and I didn't heat set it. Okay, and then I'll go over with the Y17. Okay, so the Y11 was first one, and then this is Y17. Okay, and I will, like underneath shadows. Okay, underneath this one. On the side of this one, that one. Okay, so probably this side, and then this side, and then underneath his belt. Okay, this one, okay, this one. Can you feel how nervous I am coloring all of this? This is so scary, guys. But then again, how will I learn? Right. So 17. Okay. A bit more. Because I thought this was my darkest color. So this is not the darkest. So I still have enough time. Okay, to color that in. Just take this strip of light somewhere. Okay, I want him to have like that golden, performer kind of clothes. Okay. And then the darkest would be Y19. I want those on the edges of, his pants, and where the shadows would be the darkest. Okay, so that part I have to be, and then this part, and this part, that part. Okay, where the elbows are. Okay, normally. And then go back again. And blend those out. Oh, I forgot this guy. I think my paper is bad because it's smearing. I'm not sure. I couldn't find my Nina or my pack of, so I just grabbed whatever was there, and I think it's bleeding. It feels like it is the right one, but it's giving me bleeding. Oh my goodness! Why am I coloring with Copics? This is supposed to be for Chameleon. So the hair is Chameleon and the body is Copics, guys. I'm sorry. I just realized, hold on. These are Copics. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. The brain cells. That's what my daughter would say. The brain cells aren't working. Okay. There you go. So, Copics except for the hair. Okay, so now this, okay, let's remove all my Copics so I don't accidentally grab them. Okay, go away Copics. So I will just use, okay, my chameleons. Okay, go chameleon. So this is this one. Okay. Dawn, how are you with your craft roulette project? Are you almost done? Sam, how long have I been live already? Can we check? Okay, because people need to sleep. I cannot understand the flicking motion, guys, but I am. Okay, an hour ago. There's the cover. Okay, that one. Okay, and then this one and this one is CG5. Okay. So a little bit longer. Okay. Not exactly. Okay. See, I'm not breathing. And I think experts would see that in the way the colors are placed, or the strokes are done. So going back with the lightest one. Okay, and finally the darkest one. think the hair for me is like the easiest. Again, if it's something like this, right? So it's not like realistic. It's something like this. Medium. And just like what Dallas said, maybe best if not to use the mixing medium. Maybe that part is really more for advanced. Okay, so maybe for beginners like me, okay, settle on, you know, just being able. Oh, did you hear that, guys? My tummy is growling. Okay, there you go. Go now to the face. So what will be his face? His face should be maybe light pitch, nude, or sand. Maybe nude and sand. Okay. Normally, you should have a swatch, right? And I don't have one for any of these, but I should create one soon. Okay, there you go. Yay. Okay, this is nude. Nude NU00, and I think yes, it's for the face indeed. In fairness, there is really something wrong with my paper. Go. That's his face, and of course his hands. Oh, 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 oh. It's okay, so I'll try not to. Okay, go to the edge. Okay, and then this is zero sand. Okay, so let's put one under the ear. Okay, eyebrows. Tad on his cheeks on this side and on this side and underneath this hairline. There you go. Secretly reading the text. I need the donut. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Okay, let's read the chat. It's very vintage. Which one? Oh, this one, right? Okay, I think that was Copic. So guys, let's make a note of all of the boo-boos I created over here. Okay, let me see. Where's a pen, sweetheart? Sammy. I have so many pens. I can't find a single pen. Hold on. Let's label this properly. Okay. Okay. So these are actually the face. Okay. Pen has no ink. So the face is Copic. See, this paper is really different. Okay. The face, the clothes are Copics. Shoes, Copics. Okay. Only the hair here is Chameleon. Okay. Here we'll do all Chameleon. Okay. So far, Chameleon. Okay. This guy has to be Chameleon all the way through. Okay. It's really not. Okay. It's a different paper. So we'll just have to be very, see, it smears. Okay, anyways. Okay, his clothes. It's like a hoodie, right? So let's go for like my daughter loves wearing those kinds of hoodie. Let me see. Thank you, Dallas. But I am. See, I don't breathe when I color. It's like I have to hold my breath. Both best of both worlds. You need a donut. Oh, I would want one, Dallas. Maybe you like the music. Jay. I'm looking for. Oh, you're looking now for. Oh, almost done, Don. There you go. Okay, okay. So let's finish this guy off. Okay, it says here be a sky blue. BL2, BL3. So I'm thinking this works like Copic. So BL2, BL3, BL4. But does that really go well? Let me check. Let's watch this thing, guys. I have never used. I think the only colors I used here were. Oh, it's more purplish. Okay, this one. See, I like working with the. Oh, this is so light. I can barely see it. Otherwise, there's no more ink. Oh no, there is no right blue. I want a specific kind of blue, guys. Okay, I think this one. See, it's a different color from the top. This one looks better, more jeans-like. What do you think, guys? Oh my gosh, my tummy is growling. Hush. Oh, this one's the same color as my nails. Okay, so that must be a teal. Okay, so which of this blue, Sam, do you want for this, guys? I think this one. Look at the blue. This. Copic book.
This one.
What's the Copic book, Dallas? What did you order?
This one or
No, it's not the same, sweetheart. If you put it down, it's different. I'll show you. Like this one, huh? Okay, I'll show you the other one. Okay, which one is the one you want? This one?
this one.
This one looks like this color. It's like purple.
Oh.
Right? Different. Sammy, give me a donut. Don said you need to give me a donut.
Oh no.
What Copic book did you buy, Dallas? Oh, this one. Dallas, if you can find... This has four levels. Like, I think I need to get all the others, but I'm looking here locally. There's none available. I think I really need to buy from Amazon. Anyway, I would love for you to like do a show with the techniques, Dallas, if you can. I might color them like, yay, the book you just showed. Okay, awesome. Okay, Sammy, which one? Come on, hurry up. This is it, Pansit. I am like leaning towards this one. Or do you want that one? The purple one, really?
But it's up to you. Po.
Okay,
Which
yeah.
blue
Okay,
one likes
because you're the one who wears hoodies all the time.
Oh yeah.
So you know. Which one again?
This one.
This one. Okay, so she said
That one.
she wants this one.
What?
Okay, so if this is BL4, what would work nice with that one? Dallas, help. Guys, help. What will I mix with BL4? BL3? I skip a number. Oh, but there's only 2 BL. BL. The others are BV, BG. Maybe not. It's good. How about B7? B4 and B7? Let's see. I feel. Anyway, as Dallas said, if I make a mistake, that's it, Pansit. Okay. Okay. Let's make this one the BL4. our base color. Breathe. Okay. We will breathe. We will try to breathe. Okay. We will try to breathe. Okay. Sorry guys, when I'm coloring, I cannot talk. I might, I can barely see and I can barely breathe. This is like surgery. Okay, so because I'm a beginner, I will just color them all the same. Okay, to complicate, make it less complicated. Okay, I will try not to complicate my life any further than it is. See, where to put the highlights, where to put the shadows, that's where I'm really, really baffled. Okay, if there's like specific, way to determine how you do those, I would be like over the moon. Okay, this is it. I don't even know if this one works well with this color, but this is the only BL thing I have. So I guess it's just stands out too much. Well, I cannot undo it anymore, guys. So I'll just have to roll with it. Will a colorless blender like mute it enough? It's so ugly. It's okay, Lala. It's okay. Okay, I hear you guys. I hear you cheering for me. It's okay. It's fine. You'll live. This guy will get to see another day. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to make it less harsh. I don't know if I'm achieving that effect. The donuts are cocktail. Dallas. Oh, you guys make, you guys, I'm so happy that you guys are here. It makes going live so much fun. Right. So, what will be the color of the shoe, sweetheart?
Black.
With jeans?
Yes, or gray.
Okay. So, let's ask what gen are you, anak? You're Gen Z. Okay. The Gen Zers in the house. Okay. So again, this guy is all Chameleon. And this other guy is combination. Okay. So let's add some more details. Okay, let's do the shoes. Okay, so let's do the same with his hair. Where are those? Okay, here. The three. CG5 and CG9. Okay. So yes, I think the mixing chamber, that is gonna be for if and when I become a little bit more okay with using or with coloring. So for now, thank you, Dallas, for enlightening me that to do that would probably be like suicidal. Oops, don't say that word. Okay, sorry. Not nothing. Just difficult. There you go. Okay, and then excess. Where's your colorless blender mode? It's easy to see because it's short. Unless it fell on the floor or I lost it somehow. There you go. Because there's an excess. Okay. So I guess, oh, their mouth. Maybe a very, very light tinge of pink. Oh no. Oh, this is too much. I don't have that on okay, let me see. Okay, I know now. Since I want a lighter one, maybe that is the perfect use for the chamber now, right? So I don't want an absolutely like very, very dark pink. Just a touch. Okay, there. Okay, before it actually gets back, it's there you go. So that is it, guys. So maybe okay to cover up my boo-boos. This is what we're gonna do. We will fussy cut them, right? And most of the time we actually do fussy cut these things, right? So those beyond the lines and those kind of feathering onto the beyond the images will be cut or hidden away because I will fussy cut this guy. That's how I do it. I fussy cut him first, the bigger outlines, and then the more intricate ones, I go back to it. Okay. A flower normally I can do with a single pass, not stopping, but with critters or people. See, this one is there's a smear. Again, I don't know what paper I am using. I just got the first cardstock that is white. I was assuming it was Vivania Splendor Gel, which I often use, but I don't think it is because normally with this ink and this marker, they do not do this. So I feel so yes, paper do play a lot of importance in achieving the image that you like. So a combination of your markers, the paper, of course, the person itself. Because even if you have, the most expensive stuff in the world, if you don't know how to use them, then, like what Kenzie said in the chat earlier, just like with anything, no matter what you use, practice plays a big thing. So there's hope for me as there is hope for the flowers. I don't know if you read that book. It was a book that we needed to read when I was in high school. I think it was first year high school. That was the very first book report that we needed to do. The hope for the flowers. Right? So this guy. Okay, so this guy again is a combination chameleon and so right now, in fairness to the chameleon, as long as I will use it the same way as the Copic, where I will just use as is where is the colors itself, okay, whatever is there, without using the mixing chamber. I feel that it's actually nice as well. Um, if you are, if budget is a concern, then the chameleons are actually cheaper than the the Copics. So there goes this guy. He's the main cool cat. Okay, and this is the second cool cat in the stamp collection from Artful Angel. Okay, if you want to know, this is actually from the Cool Cat Artful Angel stamp collection. It's actually one of their newest stamps. It was released earlier this month. So a lot of people in our community actually been using this, creating cards out of it. I'm super in love with this cool cat images. Okay, meaning cool people. I think I need to make this like longer. Yeah, again, they don't look natural. I wanna achieve that flickering thing, Dallas, that I don't understand, but I know I will, practice some more about that, because I'm really very heavy-handed. That's my issue. So I need to relax. I need to be able to. But my thing is, what if I relax? I relax so much that when I flicker, now I will flicker the whole image, right? So if flicker should only be here. So how can you flicker with, being relaxed? It has to be like a quarter of an or an eighth of an inch. How in the world? So really hats off to, the artists, the colorists who create this, like, the manga stuff. I am so amazed. Every time I see Megs or Danis and Dallas's, coloring, it's like, how did that happen? Right? How did they achieve that? That is amazing, right? So, and again, I know practice, right? So they say, the saying, do not compare your day one with somebody else's maybe 365 days already. So something like that. So we should always give ourselves, grace, some grace. So Lala, it's okay. It's okay. You butchered this one. There will be another day. Okay. There will always be another day. Okay. There you go. There you go. Okay. So this is, okay, my finished project for today. So, which one do you think is better? The Chameleon or the Copic? Oh, there you go. No, Dallas. I don't. Okay, but I think Lynn has. Okay, the thing is, Lynn actually shared to me this link that most of the people in the community who are, design team members, most of you are. So you go to that. Is it a share link? Share. I forgot what it is, Dallas. But then when I went there, and sadly, I'm from the Philippines. So Philippines is not part of the countries that they do give, like, or allow to have like affiliate links. So I don't have. So, but I think a lot of maybe Jay, who else has? Maybe Lynn, absolutely. Kendra could have one as well. Okay, so I don't have. Okay, there you go. So Dallas has. Okay, Artful Angel, 10% off. Okay, so on at the checkout, all you need to do is put STAMPRGRL 10 and you get an automatic 10% off. I am so amazed and so in love with Stamper Girl. I mean Stamper Girl with this artful angel stamps. So when I got this Dallas, I was like, what am I gonna do with this? I have to color because they are stamps. I definitely need to color. I cannot go away with just doing any kind of technique because these are stamps, right? So they are not dies. So, but they are such awesome stamps. The quality, as I said, I didn't even need to basically condition them. They were like good to go on the onset. So this is one of their latest releases. This is the Cool Cat. Okay, the ones I use, it's still in here. There you go. And then it also coordinates perfectly with You Rock. Okay, this girl, oh my god, if you have not seen, we had a hap last night. Okay, I forgot who among the team members created this in red. It's so nice. And then, of course, okay, if you don't like the sentiment that you see here in the two stamps that I showed you, okay, there is a sentiment that can coordinate with this one. It's the cake day, right? So Father's Day is fast approaching, right? You can absolutely, if you have a cool dad, right? Or maybe, encourage your dad to be, you're not all dad, you're still cool, right? So this stamp set is amazing with an amazing sentiment that can, like maybe Happy Father's Day, enjoy your special day. Age is just a number, best wishes on your birthday. So although it looks like a cake day, happy birthday, still can be used for other occasions like Father's Day because there's enjoy your day. Again, this was the card I created. I'm so happy, guys, because it took so a lot of hours to actually make this thing work because this was originally for an A2 card. And then there you go. So it's like this guy's really. So I said, You Rock My World is so perfect. So again, is it Chameleon versus Copic? I feel taking everything into consideration for today. Okay, please. Again, the smearing is because of the paper. I used the wrong kind of paper. This is a very, very, what do you call that? It doesn't take in ink that well, right? It's like the ink stays afloat. Maybe if I could have, heat set it, it would have been better. Again, if you're watching on replay or live right now and you want to get a hold of these stamps, this is from Artful Angel, and Dallas has a coupons. Okay, 10%, and that's a lot. They stamp so nicely. Absolutely. You should paper piece them. Only color skin. Oh, actually, guys, okay, I will show you something. I will reveal it because now it's done. Okay, I will show you. In terms of paper piecing Dallas, I will. Okay. Only if I can find it. Okay, here. I have dismembered. Okay. Okay. Look at this, guys. This one and this one. Because this guy, his face, I messed up. But I like his body. So I cut, okay, so this was this versus this, right? So I said, I felt I like the coloring here better, more details than this one. So I said, okay, I mean, I like this one, but then his head, I messed up. So I like the head of this guy. So I cut out his head and placed it on top. So actually, there's a different head underneath. So if you mess up, like, and then this girl, okay, I accidentally, like blew on her face. So my daughter said, "Why is there a blue? Oh, you can see it?" I said, "Yes." So I actually covered her face. I like this one because this girl's hair is, I think, blonde. So since I'm in Asia and I'm Asian. So I decided to color in, my image's hair black, right? So to represent the region, right? So but then this person, this girl has a blonde hair. So what I did, oh no, this person rather has a blonde hair. This one has a black hair. So I removed her head and pasted that on top of this one. But another one I did was, how about this, daughter? So I put the head on a wobbler. And then the head was like doing like this. And then she said, Mom, I don't think so. It looks scary. So I rather put the wobbler on this guy as a whole. Or maybe what I could also do is, cut a hole like that underneath. The thing like the Santa last Christmas where his body would just sway. So the head would be still, but the body can sway. Right? So you don't need to have like this very complicated interactive card thing that I did, the twist and turn thing that I did. But then again, there's so many possibilities again with this stamp, right? So there, the truth behind this one. All right, there you go. Oh, you know this paper, Dallas. I know you do. Okay. There you go. Congratulations. Thank you so. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Wims. Coming from you guys. I really, really appreciate it. I know this is far, far from being perfect, but as I said, slowly, slowly, I will try to practice some more. The flickering, the mixing of colors, which I struggle with the most. But one thing about these things is that there's a rhyme and reason for the way the markers are, unlike watercolor. Watercolor is really like, I don't know if it's right or wrong, right? With the alcohol markers, they have codes, right? So with Copics, if you don't know, more or less it's a number like the same color family. Hold on, where's that code? You won't go wrong with going for the color family, so BG, if it's all BG, and then the blending group, okay? Or if you want the value, okay? So there's a rhyme or reason. So if you want to know if you don't know, okay, you go get this chart because they will tell you, okay, so Y13 goes well with Y15 and Y17 and Y19. Right? So you won't get wrong, right? So I like that there's a very systematic way of doing it. But then art, really like, everything we see outside, like the trees, the clouds, right? Human beings, we are not like absolutely perfect, right? So I just have to, embrace that fact that it doesn't have to be perfect. As a recovering perfectionist, it's kind of hard. But having a system like this is absolutely nice. But then again, it's pricey, it's expensive. So a less expensive version would be this Chameleons. Okay, but I am not sure though if they are still in the market because I've had this for a very long time. I'm not sure. Dallas is this still available in the market? I'm not sure. But definitely Ohuhu. I have been hearing a lot of fantastic reviews from the community and even from the people that I follow on YouTube as well. These are artists, really graphic artists, animators who say that simply because of the price point, Uhuhu could be an absolute, game changer, a substitute for, this is so scary, beheaded. I beheaded them, right? So now they're actually over there. There you go, guys. The iconic bubblehead card. So yes, my daughter said, Mom, no. They're scary. You don't do that with the head. I said, okay, okay. So I just remove the head, put them there, and then so that is it. Okay, again, Sintang Mayumi on Instagram. Thank you so much, sis. Crafty Mama, Tech Troublemaker also. Michael, oh my gosh, Michael, hello, hello. Okay, for those who also stopped by on Instagram, thank you so much. Yes, Ohuhu blends well too. Yes, okay. Experts have actually really agreed to that, and it's like a fourth of the price of a Copic, right? So in the beginning, like earlier years, this I really forgot. Jazza is his name. Jazza. He has like millions of subscribers and followers. Um, he really said when he 2 years ago, I think, compared Ohuhu with Copic won by a landslide. Simply because there are very limited colors yet that time. But now, oh my goodness, they have an array of colors just like that of the Copics. Again, with a quarter of the cost, right? So that's why I'm still on the fence because I know that if I start working or getting Ohuhu, that's gonna be it for me. I would have totally bubble-headed them. Done. But my way of like saying, so this was steady and the heads will be, doing like that. My daughter said, no, they're scary. Maybe do that for Halloween, but not today or not yesterday. So again, thank you so much, my friends, for being, such good sports. I had a lot of tech difficulties in the beginning, but you guys stayed on and stayed with me. Again, thank you so much. I know it's a weekend for you guys. It's important for your weekends because it's your rest day and it's your family day and it's parents' day for also some of us. So again, thank you so much for spending a bit of your time with me, and I hope that you would not forget to hit that like button if you did actually like this. But if not, it's okay. Don't hit the like button. And again, if you did like this one, I hope that you would consider subscribing as I do a lot of crafting and other fun things here in the channel. With that, thank you so much. Have a blessed weekend, everyone, and see you again next week. I have a special episode on Thursday as I have a special guest coming in. Okay, and I will post it in the thumbnail pretty soon. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much again. And where's my extra? There you go. Let's dance this thing out, guys. All right, let's go. Honey, I got what you want. Come on, guys, dance. It's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe. I can guarantee. It's not my kind.